Hello students, how are you? Today we are discussing first unit B part poem. The title is The Duck and the Kangaroo. It is written by Lear, King Lear. He is a British poet. It is a humorous poem. The poem is in the form of a conversation. What is a conversation? A dialogues between two people, two persons, or two animals. What are the characters in this poem? One is the duck, and the second animal is kangaroo. Kangaroo. In Telugu, we call kangaroo, but in English, we have to say kangaroo. The duck and the kangaroo are good friends. The duck is in the nasty pond, whereas kangaroo is an animal. You can see its picture in the photo. It is in Australia only. You cannot see this type of animal in India. Now we go through the poem. The two characters are the duck and the kangaroo. First stanza. Said the duck to the kangaroo. That means the duck is telling something to kangaroo. What is the words? The words were in inverted commas. Good, yes. How you hop over the fields and the water too. As if you never would stop. Good gracious, O kind kangaroo, how you hop, how you are jumping over the fields and water. Here, the kangaroo animal is jumping very fastly on the fields and the water also. As if means it is like that it cannot be stopped. It continuously running and running. Then the duck is telling that his life is a bore in the nasty pond. Nasty means dirty. Nasty means dirty. Pond means lake. Here the duck is living in the nasty, dirty pond. That is a dirty lake. And I long to go out here. Long means a strong desire. It is verb. Long there is another word in adjective. Podugu, potti, long, short అంటాం. Here it is long verb. The meaning is having strong desire. Long means having strong desire. Longed. The duck had a strong desire to go out in the world beyond. That means he want to see total world. I wish I could hop like you. I wish. I refers to duck. The duck wish that he could hop like a kangaroo. You means here kangaroo. Said the duck to the kangaroo. Here the first stanza is about the duck. The duck is requesting the kangaroo to take him to show the total world. Here, I wish is a usage, and the remaining sentence must be in a simple past. This part will be discussed in the grammar part. With this, we completed the first stanza. Next, second stanza. Here, the duck is continuing his request. The duck is requesting the kangaroo, please give me a ride on your back. The kangaroo has a tail. On its back, it has a tail. It is very strong. On that tail, a animal can sit comfortably. Please give me a ride on your back, said the duck to the kangaroo, and continued to say, I would sit quite still. Here I refers to duck. The duck said that he would sit quite still. Quite still means very calm without making any sound and say nothing but quack. Quack means the cry of a duck. Quack, quack, quack. This is the sound of the duck. The whole of the long day through. The whole of the long day through. Here, the word long, it is an adjective. Long day, చాలా పూర్తి నిడివి కలిగినటువంటి పగలంతా we can see the whole world. Again, I will read the four lines. The duck is requesting the kangaroo to give him a ride on its back. That he would sit very calm and say nothing, but it can say quack. The whole of the long day through, it would be very calm, but saying the cry of the quack. And we would go to the D, and we would go to the D and the jelly bow lee. Here, the D and the jelly bow lee, these are the places like Charminar, Golconda, like those places. We have to see that Charminar and Golconda. But these places are not in the world. They are the imaginary names by the poet. Over the land and over the sea we can travel. Please, please take me a ride. Oh, do. You can do my request, said the duck to the kangaroo. Here, the duck is continuously requesting the kangaroo to take him on its back to show the whole world and the important places like the D and the Jelly Bow Lee. The D and the Jelly Bow are the imaginary places covered by the poet. This stanza is also said by Duck. First and second stanzas are told by duck. Now, third stanza. This is the in two stanzas it told the request of the duck. Now, what was the reply of the kangaroo? Here, the kangaroo is talking. Said the kangaroo to the duck. That means the duck is requested the kangaroo to take him on its back to show the important places of the world. Then kangaroo is replying to the request of the duck. This requires some little reflection. This means the request of the duck requires some little reflection. Reflection means some work. Perhaps on the whole, it might bring me luck. Perhaps on the whole, మొత్తం మీద చూసినట్టయితే it might taking a duck to show the world might bring kangaroo luck. It is very happy to the kangaroo also. And there seems but one objection. What is the objection we have to follow? Here, the kangaroo is telling that he is not worried about to take a duck to show the total world and important place of the Boli, the important places. But it has one doubt or an objection. What is that objection we have to follow in the coming four lines? The objection is, if you let me speak so bold, if you permit me, Let means giving permission. Let means give permission. If you give permission, I will speak so bold, courageously. మొహమాటం లేకుండా నేను మాట్లాడుతున్నాను, నువ్వు ఒప్పుకోవాలి అని అంటున్నాడు. యువర్ ఫీట్ ఆర్ అన్ప్లెజెంట్లీ ఓడక్. యువర్ ఫీట్, feet means foot, feet. Foot is singular, feet is plural. Your foot, your legs are unpleasant. That means they are awkward and very wet and cold also, because the duck lives in the water. That's why its feet are wet and cold and would probably give me the rheumatism, said the kangaroo. With the wet and cold, I would get the fever, rheumatism. Here, rheumatism is divided into two parts. Rheumatism. The original spelling is Rumatic, but the poet, for his convenience, he changed that word. Rheumatism is a fever of cold, వణుకుతూ ఉండేటువంటి జ్వరం. Said the kangaroo. Here the kangaroo is giving reply to the duck request. Now the fourth stanza. Said the duck, as I sat on the rocks, I have thought over that completely, and bought 4 pairs of worsted socks which fit my web feet neatly. Here the duck is answering to the doubt of the kangaroo. It sat on the rocks and thought for a while. Completely the day it thought and took the ration. What was the ration? That he would bought 4 pairs of worsted socks. Worsted means woolen. Worsted. Worsted means woolen socks. Socks means measured. That he would bought 4 pairs of woolen socks which fit his feet neatly. And to keep out the cold, I have bought a clock. Clock means CLOAK. Clock means coat. CLOAK. Clock means coat. 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 There is another word, CLOCK. Clock means gadiyaram. Here, CLOAK. Clock means కోట్ లాంటిది అనమాట. అండ్ ఎవ్రీ డే ఐ స్మోక్ ఏ సిగర్. వాట్ ఆర్ ద థింగ్స్ ద డక్ పర్చేజ్డ్? ద డక్ పర్చేజ్డ్ ఆర్ బాట్ 4 pairs of woolen socks and a coat, and also purchased cigars. Cigars అంటే పొగాకుతో తయారు చేసినటువంటివి. When the cigar is used, the coolness of the body is get out from the body. So it also purchased a cigar that he would smoke in the journey. And to follow my own dear true love of a kangaroo. This reflection or this answer will accept you to take me to a ride to show the whole world the the important places. Then what would the kangaroo took the ration? Now we go to fourth stanza. In the fourth stanza, the kangaroo has to give reply. Said the kangaroo, said the kangaroo, I am ready. That means the kangaroo is ready to help his friend, that he was ready to take the duck over the water and the land, all in the moonlight pale. That means వెన్నెల్లో రాత్రిపూట విహరిద్దామని చెప్పి ఇచ్చారు. బట్ యు హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ one important decision. You have to balance me very well, dear duck. Sit steadily without moving. You have to sit comfortably, and you should be very calm at the end of my tail. The tail of the kangaroo is very strong. It can carry a animal on its tail and can run. So away they went with a hope, with a hop. Hop means jumping, moving and running with jumpings and a bound. And they hopped means they journeyed the whole world three times around and so happy. Who are the happy? The duck and the kangaroo and we listeners are also very happy. Here we have to note the rhyme and rhythm of the poem. Here, ready, steady, pale, tail, bound, round, who, kangaroo. Or these are the rhyming words. We go to the first stanza also. From the beginning onwards, we can see these rhymings. Here, kangaroo. Got it. Kangaroo two. Hop, stop. Pond, beyond. Pond, beyond. You, kangaroo. You, kangaroo. Next, second stanza. Back, quack. Kangaroo, through. Lee, see. Do, kangaroo. All these are rhyming words in this stanza. Now we can move to total poem. Here, the duck and the kangaroo were good friends. One day, the duck requested the kangaroo to take him to show the whole world. Then the kangaroo accepted and put an objection because your feet was very wet and cold. If it is so, I would get fever, rheumatism fever. That's why we have to take necessary action. If you take necessary action, I will take you to show the whole world. Then the duck said, I thought for a while on the rock and took the decision to purchase four pairs of woolen socks. Worsted means woolen socks, a coat, and also cigar box. Then the then the kangaroo accepted and it took the duck on its back and showed all the world three times. In this manner, the poem is a funny and humor one. It was written by Edward Lear, a British poet. He was born on 12th May 1812 and died on 29 January 1988. He was a British artist and illustrator. Illustrator means reporter, author, and poet. He was renowned today primarily for his literary nonsense in poetry and prose. That means using unnecessary words in the prose and poetry. He made a criticism. In his childhood, he suffered from ill health. After a long decline in health, he died of heart disease. His principal areas of work as an artist were threefold. One is as a draftsman employed to illustrate birds and animals. Second one, making color drawings during his journeys. As an author, Lear is principally known for his popular nonsense works rather than as a travel writer. This shows a great ability to use and relish the sound of real and invented English words. The poem, The Duck and the Kangaroo, is a poem with a touch of light humor. With this, we conclude this poem. The name is The Duck and the Kangaroo. In examination, you will get a stanza of poem and give three or two questions. Now we go to glossary. Here long. Long means generally it is an adjective. He is a long person. He is a tall person. Then adjective. Here the word is used as a verb. Long means want or wish very much. Long, longed, longed. It is a weak verb. Hop. Hop means move by jumping. Ride means a short journey. Next, the D and the jelly bowly. These are the wonderful places imagined by the poet. That means these places were not in the whole world. Those were the imaginary places. Reflection means thought, that particularly careful thought. Bold means courageous and frank. Frank means without fear. Rheumatism, Roomatic, a disease that make the muscles and జాయింట్స్ పెయిన్ఫుల్, కీళ్ళ నొప్పులు, మోకాల నొప్పులు రావడాన్ని రోమటిజ్ అంటారు. వర్స్టెడ్ సాక్స్. వర్స్టెడ్ మీన్స్ ఉలెన్ సాక్స్. వెబ్ ఫీట్. ఫీట్ దట్ హ్యావ్ టోస్ కనెక్టెడ్ బై మెంబ్రన్స్. మెంబ్రన్ మీన్స్ ఒక వేలుకు మధ్యలో అతుక్కొని చర్మము అతుక్కొని ఉంటుంది. దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ మెంబరెన్స్. బాతులకు ఉంటుంది. అన్ని పక్షులు ఇంచుమించుగా చిక్ కూడా ఉంటుంది. క్లాక్ మీన్స్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. CLO ఏ క్లాక్, ఏ కోట్ దట్ ప్రొటెక్ట్స్ ఫ్రమ్ కోల్డ్. With this, we conclude the lesson. Remaining part will be discussed in the comprehension part. Okay, thank you.